Hi, good morning. I hope you can hear me. Hi, Prachi. Hi, Rishikesh. How are you doing, both of you? So, in today's session, we are going to have another assessment session so that we can plan special classes for the next month, right? So, we will understand what are our weak areas and then we will strategize accordingly. That's what was discussed in the last special class. So, again, you'll have a lot of interesting questions to do in this session, some from CAT, some from IFT. So let's get started. Before we begin, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Juvi Narula. I have 12 years of experience in training students for CAT, GMAT, and GRE. I also happen to be a life skills coach and a content creator. I've done my bachelor's in technology and master's in business administration. Hi Ritika, good to have you. We were missing you in the evening session yesterday. This is the Telegram channel. Please join the Telegram channel so that you get the notifications about all the upcoming sessions and classes that I take. So we have, one way to stay connected. Now, apart from our amazing, special classes that we offer and our YouTube sessions, we also offer you two subscriptions that we call Iconic and Plus. In Plus subscription, there are live classes, there are weekly tests, the study material is provided, there is unlimited access to the sessions, and the courses are structured. When we talk about Iconic, all the benefits of Plus, apart from this, you have a personal coach who's going to handhold you in your entire journey of preparation. A detailed study planner is provided, one-on-one live mentoring is there, there is test analysis and expert guidance. So, this is an investment that you do for your own future self. So, let's quickly get started. Raghav has also joined. Hi, Raghav. Good to have you. So, the passage that we are doing has been previously asked in IFT 2019. Okay, so we have some questions from IFT 2019 paper and then we have some questions from CAT previous year papers. So let's quickly get started. Read this particular passage and once you are done with this paragraph, let me know. We'll change the slide. Get started, everybody. Shabash. Hi, Sheetal. Good to have you in the session. So we have just started. Hi, Ansh. Good morning, beta. So this is the first paragraph of the passage. We can get started. The questions are from IFT 2019 and CAT. So the entire, 10 questions that we are going to do. God bless both of you. Good morning. Chalo, karo start. Let's see. Once you are done, you let me know. I'll change the slide. Hi, Lavina. Good to have you in the session. Just try, Prachi, try solving this passage, try to interpret, because it is not always possible that you would know the meaning of the words. So just try, are you able to get the meaning of the word after reading the context? Then once we discuss, I'll let you know the meaning. Okay, so get started. Good, Prachi, very good. Let's wait for a few more students to let me know and then we will begin. Yes, Ritik, I could sense that. No problem. Hi Paridhi, so we are doing reading comprehension. This has been tested in IFT 2019. So you can quickly read this particular paragraph and we'll move to the next one then. So Prachi has done. Meanwhile, let's wait for a few more students to let us know whether they have completed or not. Ansh and Rishikesh, Sheetal, Prachi has already done. Lavina, I'll wait for another 1 more minute and then we will start. Meanwhile, okay, Ansh has done. Meanwhile, Prachi, try to find out the meaning of the words that you are finding difficult. Good, Sheetal, very good, beta. Paridhi, कहाँ पहुँचे? Exuberance, okay, I'll tell you. So let's get started. Much debate surrounds which kind of political system best achieves a functioning market economy with strong protection for property rights. So there is a debate going on that which sort of a good morning, Bhushan, God bless you. So we are doing this passage. So this is an assessment session, and this is a passage from IFT to 2019. This is the first page. We'll move to the second paragraph. So like people started 3 minutes back and they have done. You can join. We will read together. Okay. Good. Very good, Ritika. Much debate surrounds which kind of political system best achieves a functioning market economy with strong protection for property rights. So, which political system is going to do that? That we have to identify. People in the West tend to associate a representative democracy with a market economy system, strong property right protection, and economic progress. So, how do you associate a representative democracy? A question can come. How do you associate? So this is how, these statements are going to give us an answer. Building on this, we tend to argue that democracy is good for growth. So what kind of factors are there that help us understand that democracy is good for growth? So people who associate representative democracy, they are considering market economic system, strong property right protection, and economic progress. So these 3 points. So in case the question comes that what are the criteria, like I always say, be on the other side of the table where you are able to create questions in your mind so that we get the broader picture, right, of what sort of questions we can expect. However, some totalitarian regimes have fostered a market economy and property right protection have experienced rapid economic growth. So totalitarian regimes hota hai where there is, few people who are entirely controlling the, people, controlling the growth, controlling the government. Okay. God bless you, 0531. Who's there? That's very kind of you to say that. So, some totalitarian regimes have fostered a market economy and strong property right protection and have experienced rapid economic growth. And then they have named. So then again, the question can be asked: which all countries are there? Which all economies are there? China, South Korea, Taiwan, Singapore, and Hong Kong have one thing in common at the start of their economic growth. Yes, kind of dictatorship, kind of a few people taking control, like it is happening in China, right? So undemocratic governments, so these are undemocratic governments. So what is happening in democratic governments, how the points are associated? Yes, communist, you can say. And how is it is happening in undemocratic governments? So there are two perspectives presented, right? At the same time, countries with stable economic governments such as India experience sluggish is poor, slow economic growth for long periods. In 1992, so again, there can be a question why India has been mentioned, a purpose question. And then Lee Kuan Yew, you can, again, Singapore's leader, so again a question might be created, told an audience, I do not believe that democracy necessarily leads to development. I believe that the country needs to develop discipline more than democracy. So he has got a different perspective. He's saying that, more than democracy, discipline is required. The exuberance of democracy leads to undisciplined and disorderly conduct, which is inimical. Inimical is harmful. Prachi, it is harmful, beta. Exuberance of democracy. So, too much of democracy, too much of, giving freedom to the people leads to undisciplined and disorderly conduct. So, what is the harm of democracy as per Lee Kuan Yew? This has been mentioned. I hope the paragraph is clear to everybody who joined. Okay, great. So let's move to the next. Try reading this. Once you're done, you let me know. Once you're done, you let me know. We'll proceed. Okay, so there are few thumbs up that have come. Ritika has done. Prachi, Sheetal, Paridhi, Bhushan, Rishikesh, Ansh, 0531, the girl who lifts. Lavina, I have done an exclusive video you'll find on the channel Cat for MBA. How to deal with Snap. So the entire planning is there. Good, Ansh. So Lavina, you can see that. Okay. So there's a detailed video. Abhi, I'll not be able to explain you in detail. So it's a 15-20 minutes video. Will give you good insight. Okay. So keep on seeing these videos, which are there released. So at times I also put it in the Telegram channel. So they should give you good insight. Okay. So let's get started then. Anybody who's still doing, we've got a lot of responses who are saying that we have done. So however, those who argue for the value of totalitarian regime miss an important point. So again, what is an important point that is missed? So we are talking about that what sort of governance creates an impact for economic growth. So we have talked about how democracy works and then how totalitarian regime works, and then there's an opinion of a leader that has been talked about, right? So there is another negative point that has not been taken into consideration, missed an important point. So what was the point that was missed? We can come here and see. If dictators made countries rich, then most of the Africa, Asia, and Latin America should have been growing rapidly during 1960 to 1990, right? And this was not the case. Only a totalitarian regime that is committed to market is committed to market system and strong protection of property rights is capable. So if the regime is only committed, totally committed to strong market system and strong protection, then only economic growth can happen. Additionally, so again there is another point added. There is no guarantee that the dictatorship will continue to pursue such progressive policies. So again, one perspective introduced. There is no guarantee that a dictatorship will continue to pursue such progressive policies. Dictators are rarely benevolent. So again, they are doubting that how dictatorship doesn't look to be promising to promote rapid economic growth. So what are the points to challenge the thought process? They are mentioned here. So you just need to know this. You can't get into the details, obviously. Dictators are rarely benevolent, means kind. Many are tempted. So how dictators utilize? So this is how dictators are, sorting out their selfish purpose. Many are tempted to use apparatus of the state to further their own private ends, violating property rights and stalling economic growth. So they are basically challenging this idea that if you think totalitarian regime would have contributed to the economic growth, then these, Africa, Asian, Latin America, these certain countries where dictatorship is present, So during this process, during the year 1960 to 1990, they would have seen a rapid growth, which is not the case, right? That can totalitarian regime can contribute to the economic growth only when it has a commitment to a market system and a strong protection property. And then they're saying that, you know, dictatorship people, the people who are dictators are trying to, you know, make their own private ends meet. So that's what this paragraph is talking about. Giving this, it seems like the democratic regimes are far more conducive. Now the comparison has been made, the negative points of totalitarian regime has been talked about, and now it is saying that it seems like democratic regimes are far more conducive. Conducive means more acceptable, more friendly to long term economic growth, even benevolent ones. So then dictators, so there's a comparison done. So the comparison is, you know, tilted towards democracy, right? Only in a well functioning mature democracy are property rights truly secure. Nor should we forget Amartya Sen's argument. So now there can be a question that what was the perspective of Amartya Sen. We will come here, right? Argument where he says that states, by limiting human freedom, also suppress human development and therefore are detrimental to progress. So it's saying that, you know, if you are not giving the freedom, then, you know, you are limiting human freedom, you are suppressing the development of humans also. Detrimental is which hinders, stops the progress, slow downs the progress. When it is possible to argue that democracy is not necessary precondition for free market economy in which property rights are protected, subsequent economic growth often leads to the establishment of democratic regimes. So again, a perspective present in favor of democracy. Several of the fastest growing Asian economies adopted more democratic governments during the past 3 decades, including the East Asian economies of South Korea and Taiwan. Thus, although democracy may not always be a cause of initial progress, it is one of the consequence of progress. So both the thought process is conveyed, and now the author is showing interest towards, democracy contributing to the eventual, not maybe the direct initial economic progress, but eventually it would be a consequence of progress. I hope the passage is clear to everybody. This has been previously tested in IFT, so you can trace the difficulty level. IFT, you know, is another one college that you can aim at. Wonderful placements, wonderful placements, right? Okay, so there are two yes that have come up from Ritika and Prachi. So yes. Now see, the author believes that this is the passage. There's some questions yesterday in the evening I incorporated. Some I'll show it to you. This is the passage, so you can check the difficulty level. I think yesterday's passage in the evening, which we solved in the assessment session, that was at 8 p.m. Again, that was from IFT only. So solve this particular question. Hi, Asim. Good to have you in the session. So the author believes that democracy is, so answer this question, and once you are done solving the questions, trace your progress also. See how many questions you are doing right. So let me know you have read the passage. Acha, Prachi is saying poll, yeah, we can do the poll here. Very good, Lavina. Good, Prachi. Good, Bhushan. Good, Shweta. Good, Ansh. Very good. So see, that's how mapping helps. You get such clarity with general questions, and then you are really sorted. So there is no doubt. Everybody has unanimously answered C here. Okay, so some students have moved towards B. Let's see. See, if you are, you know, so this is the leaderboard. Now see, when you are basically, preparing for VARC, of course, if you are only targeting CAT, then it is a different thing. But if you're targeting other management entrance tests also, you vocab anyways you need grammar, right? You need vocabulary, you will find lot of questions was asking, Lavina was asking that how do I go about snap. So yeah, error detection. So grammar is error detection. You need to have a good control on CR questions. So yes, all these parameters are crucial, right? You can't, so of course RCs and para based questions will dominate cat. There is no second thought about it. But if you, and anyways we have to appear. So like if you're asking me, I would say appear for 5 management entrance tests. That definitely should include IFT, that definitely should include ZAT. Rest you can see as per your requirement, your interest, you can select. So CAT, ZAT, IFT you should definitely go for. Rest of the 2 entrance tests you can decide as per your understanding, right? Some papers you can see the format of the papers. And uh, this is again, if you are interested in test, yeah, CADS at CMAT, SNAP, IFT, or TIS, however you want to go like. But appear for 5, at least 5, right? Maybe you feel that you're really prepared for CAT, you don't need to appear for other exams. Yeah. So CAT, ZAT, SNAP, NMAT, IFT. Yes. So decide your 5 exams, right? At least 5. If you want to give more, there is no harm, and we can choose later. No, if we have more options, then that is not creating trouble. Let's have more options, like let's play safe. So that is something that I would like to advise. Now coming to the question. So here you need to have a wholesome approach. So when we do para jumbles, we do vocab based questions, or when we incorporate questions based on idioms, they are important. Now I'll show you such simple idioms have been asked in IFT. Your life will really be sorted. Okay, so let's quickly finish these 4 questions and see the other type of questions. So yes, B is the correct answer. Sorry, C is the correct answer. B somebody marked is only the cause. So it's only the cause, we can't say. So remember when we did process of elimination tools, I said only, all, always, none. Always be suspicious, doubtful on these answer choices. Okay, so C would be the answer. I hope it is clear. Democracy though is being supported, goes out, it is reversal. Only the cause extreme. It can be a cause or a consequence of economic progress. Yes, correct, Ritika. Democracy is only the consequence and can never be, again, very extreme. So these choices go out. The correct answer is C. Hi Lail, hi Shubham, hi Sunny. Shubham, where were you? Was missing you in the sessions. I could not find you in the evening classes also. Hope everything is good. Join the evening sessions also. We do very good questions there as well, right? So come to the second question. So like ask Prachi. Prachi has tremendously shown improvement in para jumbles that we have been doing in the evening sessions. Of course, we did a super 50, that must have also worked, but try to be a part of both the sessions if possible, right? So try this. East Asian economic growth model exhibits the following sequence. So we can go to East Asian economic model, where East Asian economic model was talked about. So here, see, we have underlined East Asian economies. So you can quickly give it a read and then move to the options. Never be a superman or a superwoman that you try to explore the options without going back. You should know where to go back so that it brings a lot of fundamental clarity. Read these lines and then I'll take you to the options. I hope you have read it. It's a quick one. Okay, let's take a look at the options. Let's create a poll. Very good, Lavina. That was very quick. Very good. Very good. Very good. Good. Shweta has also answered correctly. So we have some confusion between A and C. Let's wait for everybody to finish and then we are going to discuss. So yeah, you can see the leaderboard. So democratic regime in the beginning followed by no, rather the opposite has happened, right? So this goes out. Opposite has happened. This is reversal. People who marked A, there was initially undemocratic regime, and then we switched to democratic regime, and then the result was shown. We can keep this. So undemocratic regime in the beginning as well as in subsequent stages, no, the trend changed, and malevolent dictatorship followed by benevolent, no. So the correct answer is going to be B. I hope it is clear. So students who marked A and C, I hope there is no confusion. If you want more insight, we can definitely discuss. Let me know. I hope it is clear to everybody. Quickly give me a thumbs up if it is clear. Okay, thank you. Let's move to the next question then. Very good. The necessary condition for economic growth is, so see, we in the beginning we marked this, in the beginning we in the here. So best achieves functional market economy with strong protection for property rights, right? You remember right in the beginning, people associate representative democracy with market building economic system. I did ask, cause I told you that you have to go for how there can be a question. So let's quickly read this one paragraph and then we'll explore the options. See the options and let me know the answer. Very good, Ansh. Good, Lavina. Good, Bhushan. So, see, you are solving IFT paper. So, if you have this in your mind that the passages are difficult, you can, give yourself a quick check, right? So, maybe the myth's broken, and if you're getting, I mean, that is the reason I'm continuously reiterating that that what sort of difficulty level you can expect, and it is in your range to crack such papers. There's nothing that goes beyond you. So if you get that confidence, you get that clarity, that is where you'll start having that trust factor, that confidence in your own self, and you'll get better, you'll stay more motivated, right? So that's the idea. Okay, so Ansh and Lavina are very quick to answer. Okay, so yeah, I hope you've seen the leaderboard. Now quickly see, the necessary condition for economic growth is whole we have done, right? So democracy and market economy, this is one. Totalitarian regime and benevolent dictatorship outrightly goes out. So property of property rights, market economy. So I hope this is clear. So D is going to be the answer, right? I hope it is sorted. Any doubts, anybody? Okay, great, Ansh. Thank you for the response. Good, Prachi. Let's solve the last question. So again, fourth, this is a general question. So we are not going to go back to the text. We are going to answer it without going back to the text. Very good. Thank you for the response, Ritika, Prachi, Ansh. Thank you. So do this. I think we'll not create a poll here. Do this. For this question, we'll not create a poll. Ritika, okay, everybody has come up with A. So we have two answers that have A as the right choice. Okay, Lail noted your answer. Bhushan A. Lavina A. Yes, A is absolutely right. Very good. Correct, Prachi. So see, If the approach is right, you'll get clarity, you'll be able to solve the questions correctly. So now out of 4, how many of the questions were correct? Everybody who's there in the class? 3. Ansha is saying 3 were correct. Prachi is saying 4. Lavina is saying 4. Bhushan is saying 4. Ansh, evaluate that particular question. Okay, good. Rishikesh is saying 2. Rishikesh, see where the problem was lying and evaluate. Okay, very good. So this is IFT 2019 question. So try solving it. So somebody was asking me. So this is how the vocab questions can look like. Now, of course, the challenge is you need to know the meaning of the word. That is the reason I put a lot of emphasis on, learning new words. That brings a lot of clarity and focus. If you want, you can, take a look at the dictionary, but at least find the relationship. So analogy questions are not purely driven by vocab. They are also driven by logic. Okay, so please keep this in mind. Ansha is saying the relationship is of synonyms. Very good. That's rightly traced. Right. Savage and barbaric means brutal. I can create a poll. It will take less time here. Good, Rishikesh. Good. Good, Prachi. So, okay. Got some correct answers. So, yes, these are synonym words, and venomous and virulent is again, synonyms. So, that's how you're going to go for it. Find the meaning of the other words, take it as your homework. Okay. Now let's move to the next. So this is an amazing feature of Unacademy. Ask a doubt. If you're, you can start using it if you have not. For whatever sections you can use, at least avail this. Okay, and this is the Telegram channel. So for the students who are new, please join the Telegram channel so that we can stay connected. It becomes easy to, then inform about the upcoming sessions or if there's some change that is happening. So yeah, this is again IFT previous year question. So they will also check you on idioms and phrases, right? So you'll get some such simple questions. So see, it would not take even 3-4 seconds to answer the question. Now this is the IFT previous year question. So if you're targeting, you need to have a speed, and speed will come only on vocab questions. Reading comprehension, para jumble, CR would take the own stipulated time, right? So that's very, very important. Please take this advice into consideration, that work on idioms and phrases. Okay. So you can see the performance. So yeah, D is the answer. Okay. So it's just that you need to know, you need to be aware. I'll start doing more shorts on idioms also, but the point is you need to see those, no, it wouldn't be A. To do thing in a vein, see, to dead horses, very close answer choices. Had D provides more precision. If D would not have been there, then we would have gone for A. Ritika, Prachi, Rishikesh. Okay. So something that is, if you to do a thing in vain could have been a close choice. D is a precise version. So that's where, the difficulty level of IFT increases. So other simple exams like CMAT, they would have not given you D choice, you would have gone for A. But, when you are, yes, waste energy on a lost cause. So lost cause, yes. So it's a lost cause, no, that is out of date. So here the lost cause is talked about. More precise answer. Okay, close answer choices. I hope it is clear, Ritika, Rishikesh, Prachi. Okay, very good. Try this. This is again, see, such a simple. I don't know if you have been attending my classes. Evening में हमने इससे बहुत difficult sentence completion के questions किए हैं. इससे तो I don't know how many times difficult we have solved the question. This is again actual IFT question. Actual 2019 question. Nothing changed with this answer except, from the source where I took the answer, both the choices had dividend, so I've just changed one answer choice. Right, so you can see, and you can see that it is so reachable. That's the idea. So evening, if you have attended the classes, you must have seen I've done far more difficult questions there. So see, that's how the sessions help. Good, Hiren has also joined, so Sheetal has also answered. Good. So Prachi, Lavina, Ansh, Bhushan, Ritika, Shweta, Lail, Rishikesh, Hiren, and Sheetal. That's how the scoreboard works. So yes, Sunita dash in athletics yielded rich dash as she got a scholarship. So Sunita's dash in athletics. So it can be performance excellence. Failure cannot happen because it yielded rich. She got a scholarship, right? So what can happen is we can very easily eliminate the answer choice. So yielded rich benefits, fruits, results, right? Appointment again goes out. She got a scholarship, so rich money doesn't make sense. Recipients is a person who received. So Sunita was a recipient, but what she got, so dividends would be correct. So the correct answer is B, return. Correct answer. Okay, so I hope this is clear. So actually IFT question, the only thing that I've done is that from the source where I picked this question, here also dividends was typed, so I just changed this answer choice. Okay, so this is a CAT previous year question. You have to rearrange. It's a para jumble question. Let me know what is the correct answer. 2018 or 19, I'm not sure of the year. 17, 18, any one year, but previously asked. It's a previously asked question of CAT. So let's solve this para jumble. I'm deliberately keeping all the questions to be theta in nature because ultimately पोल कैसे करें लेल there are no options. Theta question you have to rearrange, so लेल would not be possible here. Tomorrow we are having another assessment session. Okay, so I hope to see you all at 9 tomorrow, right? So based on that we will decide that what is the topic that we pick. Leel, that unnecessarily takes a lot of time, so let's just do it in the normal way, and maybe next time I'll incorporate some options also with few questions. Okay, Sheetal is already answered, very quick to answer. Sheetal is saying 5 2 3 4 1. Okay, let's wait for some more answer choices. Lail is saying 5 3 2 4 1. Ansh is saying 5 3 2 5. Okay, so there are, first I'll write Lail's answer 53241. This is Lail's answer, and Ansh is saying 53421. Okay. Bhushan is saying 53241. Okay, we have this answer, Bhushan. Any more answers? Ritika, Prachi, Shweta. Okay, Hiten is saying 53421. Rishikesh is saying 53421. Prachi is saying 41253. Okay, so I think we have got most of the answers. So let's start. Shubhankar joined a little late. Shubhankar, have you solved? Prahlad, Shubhankar, I could see some new students today. So, okay, so before plants can take life from atmosphere, nitrogen must undergo transformation similar to ones that food undergoes in our digestive machinery. In its, okay, so it talks about how the body takes, plants can take life from atmosphere. Nitrogen must go, Okay, Shweta has also answered. Um, so undergo in a digestive machinery. In its aerial form, nitrogen is insoluble, unusable, and is in need of transformation. Okay, lightning starts the series of chemical reactions that need to happen to nitrogen, ultimately helping to nourish our earth. Okay, so nitrogen, an essential food for plants, is an abundant resource with about 22 million tons of its floating over each square mile of earth. Now, if you see, one of the most dramatic examples in nature of will ill wind that blows goodness is lightning. So ill wind that blows goodness is lightning. Okay, and then it is talking about how nitrogen should work and function in plants, right? So the essentiality and utility of nitrogen has been talked about. So now see, if you will take a broader look, then even 4 can be a good starting statement, 5 can be a good starting statement. But if we look for closely for the mandatory pairs, so lightning and lightning, are you able to see 5 and 3 can be good mandatory pairs, right? So one of the good dramatic examples, so if you're choosing 5 and 3, 5 should come before and 3 should be followed. So lightning starts the general term and how it is, beneficial, that it starts a series of chemical reactions that need to happen to nitrogen. So lightning introduces nitrogen, and then the discussion is built on nitrogen. So are we able to see that 5-3 can be a good mandatory pair? First, quickly give me a thumbs up if this is clear to you. So both these sentences, so first you will say that what is the dramatic example, lightning, and then it said lightning starts the series of chemical reactions, right? So we can very clearly say that 5-3 will be a mandatory pair, right? I hope that makes sense to everybody, right? Now coming to the rest of the statements, so we have 4, 1 and 2. What do we do with these? So nitrogen, so ultimately helps, nitrogen ultimately helping it nourish our earth. And then what is nitrogen? That is explained by statement 4. So are you able to see that after 3, 4 should come? So third statement introduces nitrogen, and then fourth statement talks about nitrogen, right? And then like who said 4-2 is a mandatory pair. In its aerial form, nitrogen is insoluble, unusable, and is in need of transformation. So yes, after 4-2 should definitely come. So 4-2 is a mandatory pair. 3-4 also sort of shows a relationship, and 5-3 as we have agreed. Now one ultimately brings it to the logical conclusion, right? So if you say 5-3-4-2-1, this is the combination. So first lightning, now the, yeah, very good Rishikesh, very good, actually tested in cat. So first lightning से नाइट्रोजन आया, इसलिए पहले lightning को प्लेस करेंगे, इसलिए 5-3 पहले होना चाहिए. प्राची and Shweta, I hope it is clear. So the correct combination would be 5-3-4-2-1. I hope this is clear to everybody. Are we sorted here? I hope you like the question. So this has been tested in CAT. It's a previous year question. You can check. So whatever questions I usually give, I try to bring a lot of questions from previous years only. Good, Irene. Very good. Shabash. So try this. This is again a previously tested question. Which year I don't remember, but definitely from CAT. Good, good. And we are doing some interesting questions in the evening also. So please do join there. A lot of effort goes to create the session. So, if you have more students, more of us would be benefited. So now we'll have it at 8 p.m. I think last entire 15 days I was out, so I was traveling. So, sometimes internet was not there. Sometimes the green screen was creating trouble. So there was a little problem, but do come. I mean, do participate in evening sessions also. So try solving this question. Hi Roshan, hi Anjali. So we are having an assessment test. We have done some questions on analogy, sentence completion, RCs, parajumbles. So this particular question is a parajumble asked in CAT. So let me know what would be the correct answer. Yeah, this is a parajumble, Rishikesh. You have to rearrange. rearrange so that it forms a meaningful paragraph. Slightly tricky, but that's what we should do. Include some difficult questions, right? So that in exam we don't have any difficulty. Okay, answers already answered. Good. 4, 3, 5, 2, 1. Okay, Prachi is confused. Noted, Prachi. We'll discuss definitely. And you're very close to the correct answer. It's 99% correct. 90% correct. Very close. So 4, 3, 5, 1, 2. Yes, Ansh, yes. Correct. Very good. That was lightning, Ansh. Very good. That was lit. So in your terminology, very quick to answer. Very, very good. Very happy. Anybody else who would like to answer, or should we start with a discussion? Okay, Rishikesh is saying let's start. Chalo, let's start. Um, I know I should not have written the answer. Got too excited. Chalo, let's start. Johnson treated English very practically as a living language with many different shades of meanings and adopted his definitions on the principle of English common law according to precedent. So Johnson has been talked about, in this sentence. So let's see, in any previous statement, Johnson has been formally introduced. Masking a profound inner torment, Johnson found solace in compiling the words of language that was, in its coarse complexity and comprehensive genius, the precise analogue of his character. Again, we have understood that the discussion is about Johnson. So Samuel Johnson. So whenever we are saying Johnsons, or whenever I say Narula, it has to have a previous name, Juhi Narula. Then I can say Narula, right? So Samuel Johnson. So if you will see, we can very easily, come to this conclusion that 2 and 1 will come after 3. Which order we don't know, but that's something that we can conclude. So Samuel Johnson was a pioneer who raised common sense to heights of genius and a man of robust popularity instincts whose watchwords were clarity, precision, and simplicity. So, are we able to deduce that we don't know after 3, 1 will come or 2 will come, but I am sure that 2 and 1 will follow 3, right? And how did I take first Samuel Johnson and then you're going to refer Johnson's, right? I hope this makes sense. So, this is one particular conclusion that can be drawn so far. Now, the 18th century English leader in the new world of global trade and global warfare needed a dictionary with authoritative acts of definition of words of a language that was becoming ceded through the first British Empire by a vigorous and practical champion. So, here they needed a champion, right? And then Samuel Johnson has been introduced. So, are you able to see that 4-3 can be a good mandatory pair? Prachi, Ritika, Rishikesh, Lail, Hiren, Bhushan, Shweta, and whoever is attending the class, right? Come to 5. The Johnson who challenged Bishop Berkeley's solipsist theory of the non-existence of matter by kicking a large stone. I refute it thus. is the same Johnson for whom language must have been a daily practical use. So now we have statement 5. So, the Johnson who challenged. So he's here, he's saying it's clarity, precision, and simplicity. And then this particular statement is saying that how he was upfront, right? And then 1 and 2, how he was acting. So are you able to see that after 3, 5 will come? Are we clear that 4, 3, 5 will definitely act as a set, which can, drive the beginning of the discussion? Are we clear? Quickly give me a thumbs up. Right. 5 repeat. Okay, I will do that. So Ritik, Shweta is saying fifth point, it is not clear. So Samuel Johnson, this statement said that we need a practical champion. Then Samuel was introduced, and how he was a champion, that statement 5 is explaining, Shweta, that the Johnson. So Johnson has to be talked about when I say the Johnson, right? So I'm emphasizing on the name, on the person, on the characteristic, on the traits. So after 4 says the vigorous and practical champion. Statement 3 introduces the champion. Fifth says how he was a champion, that he clearly refuted the theory, he kicked the stone. Okay, so 5 4 5 4 3 5 is sorted. Now the challenge is where even so here these were two answers. So earlier it could have been 1 2 or 2 1. Now these are two statements, but of course we know that 2 1 will come after here only. There is no placement before possible. So when you compare these two statements, it's saying John treated English very practically as a living language. So John found, so how he treated, and how he treated, that is explained by 2. So 2 is building on the idea that 1 present. So the correct combination is going to be 4 3 5 1 2. Are we sorted? Are we sorted? Yes or no? Masking is layering, covering. So there was a lot of turmoil going on. So he masked it, he covered it. How? As he found solace in compiling the words of different language. Is this clear, Ritika? What about others? Only Shweta and Ansha have understood. What about others? This was not easy. This was definitely not easy. This was a good question. So, but then the idea is to solve some tricky questions, right? So, this is a quick analogy, again tested in IIFT before. So, a breezer for you. So let's quickly see what can be the correct answer. I want, I can create a poll also here. Okay, we have a student called Patel. He's answered it. Okay, so most of you got it correct. So it's basically opposite, right? Dilate is open and contract is narrow down. So hawk and con are synonyms, scribble and write synonyms, contaminate and spread synonyms, wax and wane, grow up and down. Okay, so I hope you found the session useful. Please calculate your scores out of 10 and keep it to yourself. Identify the weak areas, know where the problem lies. Tomorrow we are going to have another assessment session, again mixed bag set with some interesting questions. So at 9 a.m. please do join. Evening we are doing critical reasoning, strengthening question. Please do come, right? Evening sessions are also equally interesting and enriching, right? So at 8 p.m. the session happens. I'll be waiting for everybody of you to join. Please do come. And this is my upcoming batch that has been started yesterday. I mean, a day before yesterday. My sessions start from 4th and 5th. So I'll be taking classes on Saturdays and Sundays. So there were a lot of requests not to have sessions early morning. So now the session is happening 4 to 5:30 p.m. So it would be manageable and covering a comprehensive course on vocabulary and grammar. Amit sir, Dipanshu sir, and Satish sir will be taking the other relevant segments, right? So these are the batches that have started. You can, yes, Rishikesh, it's an hour session. So yes, thank you, Ansh. So if you're going for plus subscription, the fees for 6 months is 16,400. And additionally, at this point of time, if you're going for 12 or 24 month subscription, you'll get a 3-month subscription fee free. So 22,550 is the fees, and 32,800 for 24 months, and for 18 months the fees is 28,550. Most welcome, Rishikesh. God bless you, Ansh. Thank you so much, Prachi. See you everybody in the evening. Please do join. Right, and if you're going for Iconic, 6 months the fees is 25,800, 12 months 39,500, and 24 months 59,999. So you can use the code JNLive10 to get a 10% off on any of the subscription. Rishikesh आज strengthening के questions करेंगे. And this is MBA 2021 mock test marathon. The feature included for Iconic and Plus subscriptions also. So I think this would really give you intense practice, which is the need of the hour. So please do think about enrolling for the courses. Today in the evening we are doing strengthening critical reasoning. Okay, and this live mentoring feature that has been a part of our Iconic subscription, so you can try and avail this benefit also. Use the code JNLive10 to get a 10% off on any of the subscriptions. Test is something I think that you should really work on. Like I said, that if you're going for a 12 months or 24 month subscription, you get additional 3-month subscription free. So please plan it. You can use the code JNLive10 to appear for the combats that happen every Sunday at 12 noon. You can use the same code to get a 10% off, and in case any of your friend is wanting to download the app, you can use the same code. Okay, so I hope you found the session useful, right? So I hope to see you in the evening at 8 p.m. on the channel CAT for MBA, and tomorrow at 9 a.m. we will continue with our assessment. Okay, all the best. Please take care. God bless you. Take care.